There are so many things that you should and shouldn't do when becoming a VTuber. Let's talk about 10 tips to help make sure that you are the most prepared you can be in 2023 for this new adventure. Number 1, just start with what you have. There are so many different tools and things and resources. Whenever researching VTubing, people get so overwhelmed at the amount of programs and things that there are that are just seeming all like too much. I recommend that you start with what you have, and a great way to do that is if you don't have anybody that you can hire, if you can't create the model yourself, I would recommend starting as a PNG tuber. I have great tutorials here on this channel for learning how to become one. All you need is an image of your character or a drawing or a painting or something to represent them, and you can get started. Don't try to get the best gear, don't try to get the best equipment, the best mic, the best camera. Just start with what you have, and you can eventually build and keep making things better over time. That's what I did. Number 2, learn your preference between 2D versus 3D models. Which one are you wanting to go for your long-term goal? Do you want to be a 3D model and be able to move around in something like Unreal Engine or Unity? Or do you want to be a 2D VTuber and kind of run your stream or your content more like a visual novel? Maybe you even want to do both. I have a really great video that talks about the pros and cons between 2D and 3D VTubing and what I think you should choose. So make sure to do your research. Number 3, this kind of plays off of number 2. Know that you can choose multiple types of models and play that off of your brand. There are lots of VTubers who have both a 3D model, a 2D model, and even a PNG model. You can use all of these models for different things depending on the content you're delivering. So know that it is okay to have as many as you'd like, and there is no wrong answer. Number 4, there are so many crazy cool VTuber tools out there that I didn't even know existed. In fact, you can join the Discord and go to the YouTube handout section to find a link to all the useful resources that I have found in my VTubing journey that you may not even know about. And if you have any more, please make sure to leave a comment down below so I can add it to the list and continue to make this a growing document. Number 5, find VTubers you want to collab with and reach out to them with a plan. Don't be shy to connect with other people. This community is very open and loves connecting people and making friends. You should definitely reach out, but make sure you have a plan if you want to collaborate with someone, especially if it's somebody who's been in the community for a while, because you really want to show them that you're serious about them and their time. Number 6, set a schedule and be consistent. Consistency is absolutely key. I became a VTuber about 2 years ago, and I streamed 4 days a week almost at the same time, and because of this, my community always knew when I would be live and when to show up, making my numbers more consistent and helping people find me and to grow. Having a schedule is helpful, and you don't have to start with 4 days a week. You could start with 1 day a week at a specific time on the same day, as long as you're being consistent to start building that habit for the new year. Number 7, choose just one platform to start with. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, anything. Just starting with one. I know it's overwhelming to have all these different platforms, but this year is about crushing it and getting started. And your goal should be to work up to having 3 platforms that are your favorites to post on regularly, so that if one platform's not doing so well or something happens to that platform, that your brand is still saved and has other areas where your community can find you. Number 8, you can update your design and model over time. Remember how I talked about number 1 where you can just start with what you have? Well, you can also continue to build on what you have and make new versions of your models. There are many creators who have updated their models over time to help refresh their brand and re-engage their audience, as well as to just keep things new, fresh, and exciting. So don't be afraid to update your design or create a new version of your model. Number 9, you don't need a mic to be a VTuber or an advanced model at all. This kind of goes to our earlier points that we talked about, but if you're afraid to get started or you're wondering, do I need a mic or do I need a camera? Nope, you don't. Just get started with what you have and connect with your community the best you can. Number 10, have fun and enjoy yourself. VTubing is a lot of fun. Being able to play a character and create memories with friends and content is one of the best experiences I've personally ever had in my life, and I hope that you remember to have fun too. If you're ever not having fun, remember to take a break and take care of yourself. You're gonna absolutely crush it this year. For more tips and tricks, you can check out this episode of my podcast called The VTuber Voices, where I dive more in depth about how to grow as a creator. See you next time on the Sapphire Star. Bye!